Sorry, guys. Good morning, everybody. My name is Ki Lee from the True Buddha Payan Temple. Today we'll be doing the English version of the Yellow Jambala's practice by the True Buddha School. It's a live guided meditation. If you have a chance, just sit back, relax, take a couple of deep breaths, just calming down your thoughts. Let us begin.
Tarantaraye sopha, Jambhala 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 Tarantaraye sopha.
Let us place our palms together and recite supplication for the blessing of living Buddha Lin Shin. Om Ahom, with reverence, I make my purified body, speech, and mind an offering to Mahavarakona. The holy Buddha Lokana is the Dharma body, and Padmakumara is the bliss body, and living Buddha Lenshin is the emanation body. These three bodies being the same in essence as the Buddha's grace, homage to his true Buddha lineage, and to his transcendent power that encompasses the whole universe. Radiating light throughout the three times, he can manifest himself instantaneously. Disciples of Buddha should constantly cry out for his pure light, which magnifies virtue and wisdom. In the past, his realization was prophesied by Shakyamuni Buddha, and by Amitabha Buddha, he was entrusted in with the mission of salvation. Maitreya Bodhisattva bestowed on him the red crown, and Guru Padma Sambhava taught him the Tantra. We pray that you never abandon your past vows, deliberate us all. Thus, as you embrace and enfold us with protection and care, empower us to more quickly attain realization. Namo Mahavarkana Buddha, Namo Buddha Lokana, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Living Buddha Lenshin, Namo the True Buddha Assembly, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Mahasattvas, everywhere throughout the three times. Back to your forehead, release. Let us empty our minds. Take a couple of deep breaths. Sit up straight. Breathe out all your negative energy. Let us form the Padma Kumara Mudra like the diagram to our right. Left hand is a lotus holding mudra. The right hand is a Dharma teaching mudra. Place that in front of our chests. Visualize on top of our heads our five moon discs stacked on top of each other vertically. On the top moon disc, visualize Buddha Mahavarkana. Below him, visualize Buddha Lokana. Below her, visualize Amitabha Buddha. Below Amitabha Buddha, visualize the Great White Padma Kumara. Below the Great White Padma Kumara, visualize our Grand Master Lu, living Buddha Lin Shin, all sitting on top of our heads, shining their white light upon us. And they all merge together as Grand Master Lu, living Buddha Lin Shin, on top of our heads. Let us chant the Guru's heart mantra 7 times. Let us begin. Om Guru Lenshin Siddhi Om. 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 Place our palms together. Visualize in front of us as Grand Master Lu. Today's practice deity, Namo Yellow Jambala. And then all the lineage masters, all the eight personal deities, all the Buddhas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future, all great bodhisattvas and Vajra protectors, covering the space like no more stars in the sky. Visualize to our left is our father, his sibling, his relatives, his ancestors, and all the fathers that you've had in your past lives. Visualize to our right is our mother, her relatives, her siblings, her ancestors, and all the mothers that you've had in your past lives. Sitting in front of us are our enemies, creditors, debtors, karmic spirits, attached spirits, aborted spirits, and then sentient beings you've hurt intentionally or unintentionally, all in front of us. Visualize behind us our immediate spouse, our children, our siblings, our friends, our mentors, our acquaintances. Sitting around us are the six realms of sentient beings, which includes the gods, the Asura realms, the human realms, the animal realms, the hungry ghost realms, and the hell realms, all joining in this practice today. And then release at your forehead. Let us do a wake up call. Clap your hands twice and snap your fingers. Visualize our body crystal clear. Every time we chant, we're purifying our speech, body, and mind with great light. Let us begin. Om Shri Shri Maha Shri 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 Soha. Om Sidoli Sidoli Samoli Samoli Soha. Om Vajradam Ha Ha Ho. Namo Samando Motalamon Tulu Tulu De We Soha. Back to your forehead. Release. Form the Vajra hook. Left hand is with the left index facing upwards, right hand grabbing the left index finger, forming a hook with the right index finger. Place that in front of our chest. Visualize your heart. There is a lotus, a white lotus opening up. On top of the white lotus, there is a home syllable or a white light. We will shoot this white light into the heavens, or the white home syllable into the heavens each time we chant the invocation mantra. Let us begin. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. Om Ah Hom Soha. Namo the Root Guru, Living Buddha Lin Shin. Namo the Root Guru, Living Buddha Lin Shin. Namo the Root Guru, Living Buddha Lin Shin. Namo the Great White Padma Kumara. Namo the Lotus Light Self Mastery Buddha. Namo the lineage gurus of the true Buddha school. Namo Yellow Jambhala. Namo Yellow Jambhala. Namo Yellow Jambhala. Namo Vairocana Buddha of the center. Namo Akshobhya Buddha of the east. Namo Ratnasambhava Buddha of the south. Namo Amitabha Buddha of the west. Namo Amoghashiti Buddha of the north. Namo Shakyamuni Buddha, Namo Medicine Buddha, Namo the Golden Mother of the Primordial Pond. Namo Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, Namo Padma Kumara, Namo Guan Yin Bodhisattva, Namo Maheshwari Bodhisattva, Namo Maitreya Bodhisattva, Namo Vajra Sattva, Namo Padma Sambhava, Namo Mahakundi. All Vajra protectors, deities, and heavenly beings, all Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future, all Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors, and earth gods of your shrines. Namo Maha Prajna Paramita. Back to your forehead. Release. Let us place our palms together, forming the Buddha Mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Visualize in front of us as Grand Master Lu, today's practice deity, Namo Yellow Jambhala, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future, all sitting in front of us. Let us first pay homage to our root guru, Grandmaster Lu, and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions throughout the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the six realms of sentient beings, prostrating before Grandmaster Lu and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Back to our foreheads. Release. Second, form the lotus mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Let us pay homage to all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself in the six realms of sentient being, prostrating for all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. And then back to your foreheads. Release. Third, form the Vajra Mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Let us pay homage to all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead, white light. Touch your throat, red light. Touch your heart, blue light. Visualize yourself and the six realms of sentient beings prostrating for all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Back to your foreheads. Release. Fourth, the Ekanimi Mudra. Half bow to all other beings. Release. Perform the off mandala offering. Form the offering mudra like this, or like the diagram to our right. Or else, if you don't know, just simply place your palms together for now. Now visualize offerings of flowers, incense, candles, tea, favorite foods, fruits, drinks, clothing, conch, water, soapy water, fragrance, and then also visualize money, jewelry, buildings, vehicles. Visualize these offerings. Fill, form a row infinitely to our right and infinitely to our left. Now visualize these offerings form a field infinitely in front of us and infinitely behind us. Now I'll visualize these offerings fill the entire space of the universe, infinitely on top of us and infinitely below us. Now visualize, then sincerely dedicate these offerings to our root guru, Grandmaster Lu. Today's practice deity, Namo Yellow Jambhala. To all the lineage masters, to all the eight personal deities, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors, and also to all the beings of the six realms below, the six realms of sentient beings. And you can also offer the offerings of the six realms of sentient beings back to Grandmaster Lu, Namo Yellow Jambala, the lineage masters, eight personal deities, all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Recite the offering verse once. Mount Meru, together with the four continents, sun, and moon, transforms into precious treasures to offer to the Buddhas. May the immeasurable merits arisen from these treasures quickly remove negative karma to realize Buddhahood. Let us recite the offering mantra once. Om Sawa Darakata Itamu Kolorana Mantalakan Nietami. Back to your forehead, release. Place our palms together. Visualize in front of us is Grandmaster Lu, all the Buddhas of the 10 directions, all the Buddhist scriptures, and the numerous Sanghas, all appearing before you in the space in front of you. Now visualize these four refuges merging together into a bright light. And then this bright light enters your body at the crown, down the center channel, into your body, filling your body with bright white light, and your negative karma is expelled through your skin's pores, leaving you filled with joy. You can also visualize negative insects and yellow fluids coming out of your body, which represents all the illnesses in your body. Let us chant the fourfold refuge mantra 3 times. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sanghaye. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sanghaye. Namo Gurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dharmaye, Namo Sanghaye. Back to your forehead, release. Let us perform the armor protection. Let us chant the protection mantra 7 times. Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali, Om Puranjali. Touch your throat, your heart, your left shoulder, your right shoulder, and hold the mudra at your forehead. As you release the mudra, visualize 4 rays of brilliant blue light emitting to your left, right, front, and back, each transforming into Vajrapani Bodhisattva, like the diagram to our left. Release at your forehead. Recite the rebirth mantra. Visualize in front of us as Amitabha Buddha, like the diagram to our left. He is red in color, sitting serenely on a lotus, shining his red light throughout the universe, delivering sentient beings to the Western paradise. On top of his palms is a singing bowl. Inside the singing bowl, there are trillions and trillions of lotuses coming out of it, spreading around the universe. Now visualize these lotuses all turning into Dharma ships. Now visualize all your enemies, creditors, debtors, sentient beings you killed or hurt intentionally or unintentionally, all boarding these ships. All your ancestors boarding these ships, all your attached spirits boarding these ships, all your friends and families all boarding these ships. And also visualize the six realms of sentient beings all boarding these ships, especially a lot of the sentient beings in the hell realms and the hungry ghost realms, the animal realms, the human realms, Asura realms, and the heavenly realms, all boarding these ships so they can be delivered to the Western paradise. Now visualize all these ships entering the body of Amitabha Buddha so they can be delivered. Let us recite the rebirth mantra 7 times. Namo Ami Dobo Ye Do Ta Ja Do Ye Do Di Ye Ta Amele Do Po Pe Amele Do Sitam Po Pe Amele Do Pigalande Amele Do Pigalando Gamini Gagana Jiro Gali Soha Namo Ami Dobo Ye Do Ta Ja Do Ye Do Di Ye Ta Amele Do Po Pe Amele Do Sitam Po Pe Amele Do Pigalande Amele Do Pigalando Gamini Gagana Jiro Gali Soha 南無阿彌陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多地耶他，阿彌利多婆毗，阿彌利多悉達婆毗，阿彌利多毗迦蘭帝，阿彌利多毗迦蘭多，迦彌尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。南無阿彌陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多地耶他，阿彌利多婆毗，阿彌利多悉達婆毗，阿彌利多毗迦蘭帝，阿彌利多毗迦蘭多，迦彌尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。南無阿彌陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多地耶他，阿彌利多婆毗，阿彌利多悉達婆毗，阿彌利多毗迦蘭帝，阿彌利多毗迦蘭多，迦彌尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。南無阿彌陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多地耶他，阿彌利多婆毗，阿彌利多悉達婆毗，阿彌利多毗迦蘭帝，阿彌利多毗迦蘭多，迦彌尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。南無阿彌陀佛耶，多他迦多耶，多地耶他。阿弥利多婆毗，阿弥利多悉達婆毗，阿弥利多毗迦蘭帝，阿弥利多毗迦蘭多，迦彌尼迦迦那，智多迦利梭哈。And then back to your forehead, release. Recite the Guru's heart mantra. Let us form the Padma Kumar Mudra, like the diagram to our right. Left hand is a lotus holding mudra. The right hand is a Dharma teaching mudra. Place that in front of our chests. Visualize in front of us is Grandmaster Lu, sitting on a white lotus in front of us. He is wearing a white Dharma crown with a white Dharma robe, and then holding a white lotus in his left hand and a Dharma teaching mudra in his right hand, shining his white light throughout the universe. From his brow, visualize that he sends forth a beam of white light or a white Om syllable towards our brow to cleanse the karmic hindrances of our body. From his throat, he sends forth a beam of red light or a red Ah syllable towards our throats to cleanse the karmic hindrances of our speech. From his heart, he sends forth a beam of blue light or a blue home syllable towards our hearts to cleanse the karmic hindrances of our mind. And then to, now all our negative karma is expelled through our skin's pores, leaving you crystal clear. Your body, speech, and mind are completely purified with the power of the great white Padma Kumara. Let us recite the Guru's heart mantra 21 times. Om Guru Len Siddhi Hom. 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 Release your forehead. Invocation of yellow Jambhala. Let us first form the yellow Jambhala mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Visualize in front of us. There is a mass of blue light. Visualize ourselves entering this mass of blue light, cleansing all the thoughts of our minds. emptying all the thoughts into the blue light, leaving us crystal clear. Let us recite the emptiness mantra 3 times. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dharma Supawa Sutohan. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dharma Supawa Sutohan. Om Supawa Sutta Sawa Dharma Supawa Sutohan. Visualize in front of us there's a clean plate filled with rice to the brim, or a golden bowl filled with rice to the brim. Next, visualize there are 3 incense sticks inside stuck inside the mound of rice, emitting smoke everywhere. Now visualize from the smoke there is a set syllable rising to the middle of Mount Sumeru. This symbol, the seed syllable jump, slowly turns into a yellow color with the moon disk behind it. Then the seed syllable jump begins to spin in a clockwise direction, emitting its yellow light everywhere. Slowly, this yellow light transforms into yellow Jambhala. Yellow Jambhala's body is yellow in color. He sits in a half lotus posture. His face is round and wears a gold crown adorned with gemstones and gemstone necklaces on his body. His appearance is prosperous and slightly fierce. His right hand holds a pearl-shaped treasure, while his left hand holds a treasure-spouting mongoose. Visualize that the yellow Jambala's yellow big toe, his right big toe, is swelling up, causing him great pain. And then visualize, we will chant the invocation mantra 3 times. Om Ahom Soha. Om Ahom Soha. Om Ahom Soha. And then we're invocating the Buddhas of the 5 directions on top of yellow Jambala. Now visualize that each of the 5 Buddhas emit the 5 colored lights to empower the yellow Jambala. And then we chant the empowerment mantra 3 times. Om Hom Jum Seya. Om Hom Jum Seya. Om Hom Jum Seya. Visualize the empowerment of the 5 Buddhas, reducing the swelling of the big toe on his right foot and empowering the yellow Jambala with their great light. Shine so he can shine his light everywhere. And then the swelling on his toe disappears, giving the yellow Jambala great relief. Yellow Jambala smiles, and then his mongoose comes forward and spews gold all over the platter in front of you. And then you can also sincerely ask Yellow Jambala for the things you want to wish for, and visualize that the mongoose is spilling all the treasures you desire on the plate. Then the mound of rice then transforms into a mountain of gold surrounding you, leaving you with prosperity. As we visualize yellow Jambala is in front of us, visualize our heart. There is a lotus opening up. On top of the lotus, there is a yellow light or a yellow jum syllable. Emit this light towards or shine this light towards yellow Jambala sitting in front of us. Use this light to guide him to sit on top of our heads. Then, yeah, now you have yellow Jambala sitting on top of our heads, slowly transforming into a yellow light the size of a grain of rice, entering our crown down the middle channel to sit on the lotus in your heart. This yellow light gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the same size as your body. As you and yellow Jambala are one, your body, speech, and mind, and yellow Jambala's body, speech, and mind are united and merged as one. You can also visualize the five Buddhas on top of your heads, blessing you with their five color lights and ridding your karmic hindrances, your negative energy. You and yellow Jambhala are now one. Let us do the mala beads visualization. Drape the mala beads in front of you. Left hand transforms into a Vajra bell. Right hand transforms to a Vajra scepter. The Guru bead transforms into a jewel stupa, while the tassels transforms into a pair of hands holding a lotus. The four divider beads transforms into the four Deva Kings, while visualize the Malab strings transforms into a brilliant circle of Vajra's Sattva's white light. As you chant, visualize that yellow Jambhala appears inside each bead, blessing you with yellow light. Okay, as we recite the yellow Jambhala mantra, you can visualize yourself as yellow Jambhala and with the five Buddhas blessing their light upon you and ridding yourselves out of the negative karma out of your body. Let us begin. Om Jambhala Chalin Chana Yesoha. 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 Om Jambhala Jambhala Chalin Chana Yes Soha. Om 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 Jambala Charlin 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 Chana Yes Soha. Let us enter Samadhi. As we repeat the visualization again, at your heart, there is a lotus opening up. Above the lotus, there is a yellow gem seed syllable, radiating yellow light to attract yellow Jambhala toward the central channel of our seat, to the center channel of our body. As we still visualize, we can still visualize either yellow Jambhala is sitting in front of us, using this yellow light to attract him to come to sit on top of our crown. Then yellow Jambhala turns into a yellow light, size of a grain of rice, entering our crown down the center channel to sit on the heart, in the lotus in our heart. This yellow light gets bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the same size as our body. As you and yellow Jambhala are one, your body, speech, and mind are the same as yellow Jambhala's body, speech, and mind. And then with the five Buddhas, the Buddhas of the five directions sitting on top of us, shining at us with their great white, the five colored lights, ridding ourselves of the karmic hindrances. Now visualize, you can also visualize another yellow Jambhala sitting on top of us. And then visualize ourselves shrinking smaller and smaller and smaller to the size of a grain of rice, a yellow light the size of a grain of rice sitting on top of the lotus in our heart chakra. And then this yellow light ascends up the middle channel and then through the crown into the body of yellow Jambhala, to the heart of yellow Jambhala, to the seed syllable Jum of the yellow Jambhala. Visualize ourselves entering this Jum syllable. And then you can see that everything around us is yellow, filled with yellow light. And then this yellow light helps us rid our karmic hindrances so we can enter Samadhi. As we visualize, as we enter Samadhi, visualize our six senses disappearing. Your eyes are disappearing. Your ears are disappearing. Your nose is disappearing. Your mouth is disappearing. And then your body disappearing into the yellow light. Our minds disappear into the yellow light, and then our ego disappearing into the yellow light. Leaving us in the eighth consciousness. Whatever thoughts that arise, just let it disappear in the yellow light. As we are coming out of Samadhi, visualize the yellow light of you and yellow Jambhala coming back to the top of your crown, entering your crown down the center channel into your heart, on sitting on the lotus in your heart. This yellow light of you and yellow Jambhala is getting bigger and bigger and bigger until it reaches the same size as you and yellow Jambhala are still as one. Let us exit Samadhi and recite the prosperous Deva King of the North and the great Dharma protector of the Buddha path. Shower us with countless riches and treasures, fulfilling all wishes with prosperity abound. Back to your forehead, release. Let us recite the eight personal deities' heart mantra and the Buddha's name. Om Ami Dewa Se, Om Mani Bemi Hom, Om Pulamolin Tolin Soha, Om Ha 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 Wai Sama Ye Soha, Om Jali Jali Jante Soha, Om Jambala Chalin Tana Ye Soha, Om Ahom Beja Guru Be Ma Sitiom Se, Om Ahom Guru Be Ahosa Samaha Len Shen Sitiom, Deata Om Bekajia Maha Bekajia Lacha Samo Gate He Soha. Release at your forehead. Recite the Buddha's name. Visualize there are trillions and trillions of Amitabha Buddhas as you recite the Buddha's name. Homage to the 36 trillion, 119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Homage to the 36 trillion, 119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Homage to the 36 trillion, 119,500 Amitabha Buddhas. Back to your forehead, release. Let us place our palms together and recite supplication for the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness, the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the 10 directions and compassionate Bodhisattvas, Harukas, Dharmapalas, Dakinis, and protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the three poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are stricken, tumbling into misery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage deluded ones. Three jewels emanate wondrous lights to provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, humans and devas, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to turn the Dharma wheel, to benefit and to give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Turn that back to your forehead, release. Place our palms together and read Dedication of Merit. May I become a Dharma protector and rise to the northern heaven. May I enter the holy realm with praise and offerings, attain great wealth and eternal abundance, bestowing Dharma treasure to help all other beings. Release at your forehead. Place our palms together and read the dedication of merit. May all who uphold the name of Amitabha Buddha be reborn together in the pure land of his western paradise, repaying the fourfold generosity from above and aiding those who suffer in the three paths below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may I be liberated from the cycle of birth and death. May I develop the qualities of Buddhahood and thus free all who suffer. We dedicate the merit of this practice, our root guru, Grandmaster Lu. May Grandmaster Lu always be healthy, remain in samsara, and never enter nirvana. And may Grandmaster Lu forever turn the Dharma wheel. May everyone be healthy, free of hindrances, strong in cultivation, and may all circumstances become auspicious. You may now silently make your prayers. May the merit of this practice, may Namo Yellow Jambala bless Grandmaster Lu and Shimu with great health, always remain in samsara to help sentient beings and deliver sentient beings to the Western paradise. May the merit of this practice be dedicated to all the people who practice today and their families. May they have good family relations, have good health, rid karmic hindrances, And then may their wishes be fulfilled. One day reach Buddhahood and be reborn in the Western paradise. May the merit of this practice be dedicated to the supporters of the true Buddha school, to them, to their families. Always have good health, rid their karmic hindrances, rid one day reach Buddhahood, and be reborn in the Western paradise. May the merit of this practice be dedicated to the six realms of sentient beings. Maybe they one day reach Buddhahood and then one day be reborn in the Western paradise. May all supplications be completely fulfilled. May all hindrances be removed. What? Let us recite the 100-syllable mantra. This makes up for any errors or omissions during our practice. Let us form the Vajra Sattva embracing mudra, two palms, and then the right in front of the left. Place that in front of our chest. As we see to our left is Vajra Sattva. He's white in color, sitting on a white lotus. At his heart, there's a 100-syllable mantra. This 100 syllable mantra is shining towards us, ridding us of our karmic hindrances. Let us begin. Chant the 100-syllable mantra 3 times. Om Beja Sato Samaya Manu Balaya Beja Sato Delo Pare Cha Jija Me Bawa Surukai Me Bawa Supukai Me Bawa Anu Nano Me Bawa Sawa Siti Me Balaya Cha Sawa Karma Sujame Jitamo Siri Ren Goro Hom Ha 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 Bakawan Sawa Tarakata Beja Mami Munta Beja Bawa Mahasamaya Sato A Hom Pe Om Beja Sato Samaya Manu Balaya Beja Sato de lo parecha, jeje me bawa, surukai me bawa, supukai me bawa, anonano me bawa, sawa, siti me balacha, sawa, karma, suja me, jitamo, siri ren goro hom, ha 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 ha, bakawan sawa, darakata beja mami munta, beja bawa mahasamaya, sato a hom pe, om beja sato samaya, manu balaya, beja sato de lo parecha, jeje me bawa, surukai me bawa, supukai me bawa, ano nano me bawa sawa siti me balacha sawa karma sujame jitamo siri ren goro hom ha 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 bakawan sawa tarakata pejama me munta peja bawa mahasamaya sato a hom pe. Back to our foreheads. Release. Let us form the Buddha Mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Visualize in front of us is Grandmaster Lu. Today's practice deity, no Yumbo Yellow Jambhala. All the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Let us first pay homage to our root guru, Grandmaster Lu, and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead white light, touch your throat red light, touch your heart blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings, prostrating before Grandmaster Lu and all the Buddhas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. And then back to our foreheads. Release. Second, form the lotus mudra. Place that in front of our chest. Let us pay homage to all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead white light. Touch your throat red light. Touch your heart blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings, prostrating before all the bodhisattvas of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. And then back to our foreheads. Release. Third, let us form the Vajra Mudra, place that in front of our chest. Let us pay homage to all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. Touch your forehead white light, touch your throat red light, touch your heart blue light. Visualize yourself in the 6 realms of sentient beings, prostrating for all the Dharma protectors of the 10 directions of the past, present, and future. And then back to our foreheads, release. Fourth, Ekanimini Mudra, half bow to all other beings. Back to our foreheads, release. Recite the completion mantras. Om Blin, Om Blin, Om Blin, Om Mani Padme Hum. Clap your hands twice and snap your fingers. May all your endeavors be auspicious. Again, thank you for your participation today. My name is Keely from the True Buddha Payan Temple, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you very much. Om Mani Padme Hum.